Yvonne, lovely to see you here at the Human Capital Forum. We saw your session earlier on. Very inspired with what Google is doing in terms of its social and its human resource function. It's a dream place for us. So
Thank you.
You're fulfilling our dream. Those are the kinds of offices that we would love to have.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
Our product, our platform, our social platform, and our storytelling platform is called Mad Talks. Mad stands for Make a Difference. Yvonne, what in your business and in your work, and in your life, where are you making a difference?
Oh, what an amazing question. I think where I make a difference is what I would say by showing up. Right, by going out. In my work, I travel quite a bit. It can be exhausting, to be honest. But I love going to our offices, particularly the small ones that don't get a lot of attention. Going in, meeting the people there, hearing what they're working on, and just encouraging them and showing support and thanking them for the work that they do. So I really enjoy that.
So you enjoy touching people, connecting with them.
Exactly.
What about outside your work environment?
How
are you making a difference to the world, to the society in general?
Right,
because you are sitting on one of the world's largest, most admired companies.
Yes.
So you have an amazing opportunity and platform to do this.
Right, yeah.
So how are you leveraging it?
Well, we've been so fortunate, right, because Google is such a global brand. So one of the ways I do that is by doing events like this, getting out and talking to people, sharing what we're doing, hearing from others, getting examples of what others are doing as well. So really trying to make a difference within the industry and in the way that we work. And that's something that my manager, Laszlo, really believes in, and we're all trying to get out there and make a difference in that way.
Okay. The British version of mad, which is being crazy, being nutty, being eccentric, rather than the American version.
That's right.
What are you mad about? What are you passionate about? What keeps you going on a day-to-day basis?
I'm really passionate about other cultures. As a child, I've always been interested in people coming from different environments, speaking different languages. I studied international relations and psychology at university, and I loved learning about people and learning about what makes us, what connects us together. We have differences, but at the end of the day, we're all human beings, we're all people, and I look for those connections, and I find that when I travel, and that's something I'm really passionate about that I've been able to do in my work, and I do personally as well.
This region needs 100 million jobs over the next 10 years. The chances of that happening are zero. So we have to change the social structure, the work structure to a great extent, going towards entrepreneurship, going towards self-employment.
Absolutely.
What is your advice to those people who are seeking jobs and chasing at companies like Google and say, folks, work something else out?
Exactly. So not everybody can join a company like Google. What I would say to young people who are considering entrepreneurship or doing, something on their own is go for it. Take a chance, take the risk. I can't think of a better time in the world today with all that we have available to us to take that chance and take that risk and try it. And even if you fail, if your business venture fails, you learn so much from that experience that you can bring to another company. So at Google, we actually hire quite a few failed entrepreneurs. And I say failed in quotes because they're people who've tried,
tinkered, and tried to learn.
Exactly. And they have so much that they can bring into our company.
What is your takeaway for us as a last question in terms of innovation? You are the masters of innovation. Google X is the most admired company in my view, personally. What is your advice on innovation that we should take and literally every day of our lives?
Yeah, I would say, and I say this to my own team, that innovation you can find anywhere. Right. So as much as we like to think about self-driving cars and, balloons that offer internet access, it doesn't have to be on that scale. You can innovate in the way that you work. Right? You can innovate on a business idea. You can innovate in a different market. And one of the things that I've seen here in this region is how much innovation is happening in the region and the speed of change that's happening. And so I would say seek for innovation in many things that you do.
Last question. You have a perspective and a view as Google 2, 3, 5 years ahead of where we are. What keeps you up at night? What are you worried about? What are the sort of things that we need to be concerned and be aware of
Right.
to plan ourselves now
Right,
to cope
right.
with 2020 and 2025?
Right. To be honest, and this is my view, I think we worry about competition. We worry about ideas that can come from anywhere. The world today is very different than it was 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and you don't know where the next big thing is coming from, right? And so you have to keep challenging yourself, and you can't limit yourself to just doing what you know, or being comfortable or complacent. And so we know, Facebook, 10 years ago, nobody knew anything about them, and look where they are today.
So disrupt or be disrupted.
Exactly. Keep disrupting. Exactly.
Yvonne, thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Most kind.
Thank you for having me.
If you have some aspiration, you want to reach somewhere and you would like to fulfill your dream, you have to work.